I see a Taru, I see a Tot, I see a Taru, a Tarun, and it looks like for most of these um, Jarawan languages, 10, loom, 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 loom. Now for this section, we're just going to, well, I could still show you, not just skip. Okay, so for Ekoi, 2, I see Epai, or Ebai, Ebai, Eban, Biba, Bibai. So there's Inde, Efutop, Inde, Ebanya, Income, Ebal, and 10. Is there any? Okay, I see some cognates for 10. Cognates for 10. And Kambe. Okay, so now we're see so for Nkambe languages, I see Kum, Wum, Kamu, and Hum for 10. For Bamun, Anum, Bamaleke, I see Gom and Wom and Nigum. Now these I see what look to be cognates for number 10. Number of cognates seems to have a in it. Going over here, okay, bad boy. And let's see if I see. Okay, so language called Boo. I see Bunjala. And a language called Kanabe Misong. Say Benji, and that is for 1, 2, 3, 4. Number 4. And here, this language Mekaf, I see Ina. So going down here to this language called Shin, I see Bina. So this, once again, I think what I'm seeing is prefixing of a in vowel combination for the number 4. Under T-car, and down here to see what T-car, okay, so T-car I see Wu, and Bandobo I see Womb, and for number 7, I see a Sambe. Going now here into northwestern Bantu, and looking at for 7, I see Njambwe, I see a Samba, I see a Samba, I see a Sim Beni, a Samba, a Samba, a Samba, Himbwede. Okay, so Himbwede again, a Sambia, Nzambwe, a Sambok, and a Loom, a Jom, a Diom, a Lome, a Dome, a Jom, a Diom, Ndomo, a Diom, a Bom, a Chum, and a Nyom. So again, this seems to be the common factor for the number 10 for a number of these languages. Sorry, do come back into focus, please. Okay, so for Duala, I see a Wo for 1, and then I see a Ba for 2. A BigQuery, I see a Mokwe, I see a Beba. Okay, so it looks like I see some cognates here. Now we're into Bantu, and again, I see this UM or OM combination for Tim, various, okay, Likumi, okay, so now I'm seeing it starts to regularize into a number of the Bantu languages have similar words for 10. Teke, okay, I see Mo or Mu, Tetu, okay, yep, I'm seeing similarities with these uh, Bantu languages for 10. As I go down, it continues. Similar words for 10, going all the way down to the Southern African languages, Southern Bantu languages, words for 10. Now, if I just stay in this column of 10 and go up and go up and up and up, 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 still seeing similar words for 10. Okay, now we're going to go over and see, have we gotten, okay, so Douala, now we're back closer to West Africa. Okay, Bed Boy, I see it deviated some, but okay, Tikar is a Cameroonian language. Okay, so I see Woon and Woon, and I see Igum for a language called Ingie. For the Bangwa language, what I see is, okay, let me make sure I follow across. Bangwe, what is 10? Okay, but 7, I see Sabam is okay. So the 7 for Bangwe, it seems cognate with some of the Bantu languages I've seen. And okay, Digum, Igum, Iwum, Ivum, Iwum, Iwum, Guam. Okay, so Bamalike, so this is why I see that they have uh, Bamalike as being a Bantoid language. Now we're, back in Cameroon, and I think I may be ready to close this out. Okay, Kum, and this is in Kambe. I'm pretty sure that's okay. Grass fields, that's in Cameroon. Mamfe, okay, maybe when we get to another cognate. Okay, loom. I see the loom here. Wait for it to kulum. Get back to Jarwan, which is spoken in Nigeria and across to Cameroon. We see again, once again, we see cognates. And they're calling this all broad Bantu. Let's see if I see any more M ending 10 cognates. Wait, okay, wait, I see another M cognate, M ending 10 cognate, a legum. And this is still in Cameroon, looks like. We may have gotten out of them. But it's one of the ways that shows that Bantu, right, okay, them are West related to West Africans. Okay, now we're back at thing called Dhaka, and I see a Kum, and a Kum Karura. See a bomb here. Maybe that means something, maybe it doesn't. Okay, and I see an Iwum here and a Samba. Not sure if these are out of order for Balloon, and I think that's going all the way over to like Liberia, Sierra Leone. Okay, so we've done the linguistic thing. So now here we have genetics. If this will open, this is showing that the genetics of African Americans is primarily Nigerian, followed by Sierra Leone, Ivory Coast, and Ghana. And then beyond that, broadly, West African or Atlantic African, then Congo, then Senegal, the Gambia, and Guinea. And this is an average of a number of people, thousands of people who were tested. And it goes down lower than that after that with European being 15.4%. So let's see, we can close this out. This is just to show you the phenotype of West Africans, just as exhibited, for example, in the Benin bronzes. The Benin or Edo Kingdom of Nigeria. Let's see if there are any more that can be shown, any more faces. right. Now we can close this out. This is just to show you what our European admixture results in. So basically, we are in a spectrum between West African and European. If we take, for example, this face of a person who is half European and half West African, and we're just going to say, since they had it as the largest amount of our ancestry. So these are the faces you would expect when a person does not have European admixture. Now, I don't think that she is necessarily Nigerian. I don't know what her background is. I can't vouch for it. They don't always put the right faces up, but she could be. Can't make a judgment call. Okay, but this is what we expect facial features wise for someone who is just West African. Look at this. Okay, so I'm gonna say English woman. Down. By the way, this is showing a hunter-gatherer before the introduction of certain genes. Okay, but in general, uh, much lighter skin, a narrower nose, and thinner lips, along with, now though that other woman had her hair straightened, straight as opposed to kinky hair. In fact, we'll even say Nigerian and natural hair. Okay, so this is what we would expect to see when a person does not have admixture with non West African people. She this looks like more like mixture, but okay, her. So we see the what people describe as a flat nose, and of course the kinky hair, darker skin, and these are the features that we associate with West Africans when they do not have admixture. When they have admixture, then we see this is what we see: a looser curl, lighter, light brown skin, and I don't really know how to describe noses of mixed people. But now, let me close this out, and we're gonna go into, let's put in African American women, see what we get. African American women. Okay, and what we see is we see some similarities with the Nigerian woman I showed you. But wait, here, hair is a little different. Okay, she looks like she has more admixture, judging by the hair. Again, maybe more admixture here. Sorry if it goes out of focus. Yeah, it keeps it's hard to get it to. It's Madam C.J. Walker. Another case of more admixture. By the way, you can't always know if a person has admixture. It might not always show up, but when it does, the person will look more like a mixed West African person. Even if we just type in mixed West African, mixed West Africans. Let's see what images we get. So this is someone who is of a mixed West African background. So these are mixed West African. It says mixed West African, German, French. Okay, I don't really looking for all these. West Indian. I don't know why it gives me West Indian. To me, sometimes they give me things that I did not ask for. So again, someone who is now this is actually a Fulani woman. Fulani are West Africans mixed with Berbers. We see when Berbers are here are Berbers, Berbers, or Amazigh. Okay, so this is a Berber, and this is a Berber. A Berber, and another Berber, and another Berber. Going back again. Mixed West Africans, and so this Fulani woman has Berber or North African and West African, what people used to refer to as Negro ancestry, and we say mixed Ghanaians. Mixed Ghanaians. So most of your people who are light skinned blacks where she's just Ghanaian. But when you mix West African and European together, this is the result. Although you can also, well, she is Ghanaian and Jamaican, which is, well, I mean, she already has some European ancestry, but would be mostly African. And if I just do this, let's say Igbo women, let's see what happens. Okay, she is not mixed. Well, people may think so. You can't always tell just simply by color. But generally, what you'll see is that people who are from West Africa and Central Africa will have broader noses, more like, let's see,